stream is starting. Just gonna wait for the YouTube to confirm. Rather, the stream is live. It sure seems like this stream is live. I'm just gonna need a confirmation from YouTube. And we have a confirmation from YouTube. So that is a pretty good deal. So anyway, I need to fix the chat. Sorry guys, I'm not so prepared today. I'm pretty prepared, but I need to check the chat. I think that's just like this. Now the chat on the left side should work, even though it isn't the left side, it's the right side. I would just say 16 viewers. Damn, a lot of people. Can we just get the chat up top? Okay, I think it's working. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so I don't decide the color of this over here. I've tried to work on text over here, and I've not become very good friends with that. But hello everybody, 20 people watching. That is a crazy number compared to it's just started. So we have my brother Hufflepuff in the chat. We have Insect Boy, Sleep. Petrol Penguin, sorry if I not pronounced that correctly, Ants Jr., Noah, Dimitri, and we have Be Safe, and of course, Ants on a Rock, Thomas Dr. Hill, if I'm going to do it the Formcast way and say your whole name. Hello everybody, 22 people, and that's not updated because I'm looking at the live numbers. So yeah, hello everybody. Is everything working? Is the music working? I'm hoping it's all working. Something weird with the text, or is it just me? I don't know. Anyway, just say if anything isn't working properly. But hello everybody. How you all doing? Damn. How you all doing, everybody? What does Holleufer mean, or what is it? And how did you start liking ants? Oh, popping straight into the questions. That is a good question, Martin. My full name is Alexander Holleufer, so my Ant Holleufer is just literally my last name. Got it from my dad, and he got it from his dad, and a few decades back it is a German name, so I have a little bit of German in me, but Holleufer is just my last name, so that is why I'm called Holleufer. And I'm not quite sure when I started liking ants. I've always found them interesting. But after seeing some Ants Canada videos here and there, I started realizing it was a hobby. And suddenly I saw a nuptial flight, and then I just got completely aware of this being a hobby, and then I just decided to get ants. There's a little bit of a longer story, but let's just say hello to everybody. So, hello, we have also Ants Island, and we have Nathan Anderson. Hey Eminem, oh. Yeah, that is correct, he did have some of this hair a little bit. Just shorter, wasn't it shorter? I don't know. Why is your hair not green? Well, because I have work. I don't just do ant videos, I also work, so yeah. The table needs to go down a bit. That is my girlfriend, and she has a logo that's a little bit better. Is this better? The table has gone down a little bit. Please don't join the APC. Yeah, for anyone who's not in the Discord server, there's a potato war, and I have to choose sides. And for now, I have not chosen that side yet. So yeah, hello to everybody. Also, Termite International. It's your first live stream apparently. So welcome to the stream. So yeah, how are you all doing? Give up work and make more ant videos. Yeah, I have thought of doing that, except I don't earn any money from this, and therefore I would kind of need the money, so I don't think it would work that good. The shelves back up. Yeah, I fixed everything. It took a little bit of a time because yeah, quite a lot of things got destroyed in the last stream. Let's see if it goes the same way today. But guys, Holleufer, sorry. Hello everybody. I don't know if we should just jump straight into the questions. What do we have? I'm on the potato side. Yeah, hello to the, good. I don't know. I'm not gonna comment. I'm neutral. Hi, I love the stream. Oh, thank you, Noah. Noah, even though we just started. Full-time and YouTuber. That's actually a question I have gotten, Hufflepuff, so I may as well ask. So I asked on Instagram if there was any questions I should answer in this stream. And one of the questions was rather I wanted to be a full-time YouTuber. And I mean, if I have the chance to be working as a full-time YouTuber, I don't want to say no because I like it. So yeah, if I get the chance, but it does take quite a lot of money. And well, money is it's not so easy to get here on YouTube. So yeah. What is the topic for Sunday's video? Well, I'm actually in the middle of shooting the Sunday video. It is the Latius Niger experiment, and a little spoiler alert: it is the last Latius Niger experiment of last year. So I just renamed the whole Latius Niger experiment series to the 2020 Latius Niger experiment, and that will end on this Sunday. So stay tuned for that. We only have one colony remaining with one queen, so yeah. But how are you doing, Ants Jr.? I am doing pretty good. I am in the weekend. I am going over on a long trip, the same distance as when I got my Mr. Barber's colony. A pretty long drive to get my new puppy, so I'll be getting a new puppy pretty soon, which is nice. So yeah, I'm getting a new puppy soon, but hopefully I will be able to make the YouTube videos even though a puppy pees all over the place and is really nice to have. Yeah. I need to get in the mood. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of in this awkward state of not being in the mood yet, or in the mode, not the mood. So what do we have? Who else is watching this stream while editing? Oh, Stan, you crazy man. I can't do anything if I'm editing. I can't multitask. Normally I'm okay at multitasking, but not while I'm editing, because that is that's not possible for me, because I want to put all my focus on my videos, and that is quite hard if you are multitasking. I'm sure you'll be able to be a full-time YouTuber one day, and your content is awesome. Well, thank you, Noah. I am working really hard on it at the moment. I am waking up at 4:40. I'm waking up at around 5 a.m. and then I head to work, so I'm at work around 6 a.m. Get home again around 3 p.m. and then I edit for 1 to 2 hours. That makes it maybe 4 to 5 p.m. and then I relax. And sometimes I even go in and edit a few hours a bit later. So quite a lot of editing due to me being both a full-time worker and YouTuber. So doing a collaboration might help you as you do. Sorry guys, I'm not the best at reading English. Doing a collaboration might help you as a YouTuber and the other YouTubers, as your viewers can be exposed to. Yeah. So basically, I want to do collaborations with HighTechAnts, and I've also talked with Ryan Antscapes and My Living World Ants. I've pretty much been all over the place talking with people. The whole YouTube community really wants to help. The whole Ant YouTube community really wants to make collaborations with each other. It's just kind of hard making a collab video on ants, because you can't really look at this colony. Yeah, okay. I can't really add anything if I'm joining someone else. So it has to be kind of a discussion. But then we go into like the podcast area, and therefore it's a little bit hard doing collabs with ant YouTubers at least. But I am definitely in, and I have talked with multiple YouTubers who are also in doing collabs. That is also why we had the Holleufer show. The third episode is just stuck because it seems like people are too busy at the moment. But to be fair, I'm also very busy myself. So yeah. I'm definitely putting in the effort. I am editing a lot, and even right now, I got home. I recorded the Latius Niger video while going over and editing the voiceover, while also feeding my ants, and now I'm streaming. So quite a lot of things to do. And Junior, I have done a collab with you because you are in the Ant Holleufer show number 3. But that project is just on hold, so we are technically doing a little bit of a collaboration. So yeah, the Ant community on YouTubers, it's really nice. Yeah, I think with all these smaller creators, we all have a pretty good relationship. I mean, Ants Manitoba I just had a not a talk, but I was sitting and chatting with Ants Manitoba for not a real chat, but it's just kind of funny because he's always been this guy who has way more followers than me. And then again, I also talk with Ants Vienna at some point. It's nice that we all just have a pretty good relationship and just talk with each other. I've also had long conversation with Ants Britannia, and I find that really nice that you can have grown-up conversations and just be a whole community. Because if you look at Ants Australia and Ants Canada, I have reached out to Ants Australia multiple times, and we have had small chats, but yeah, it's not really the same thing. What feeders do you use? A great question from Ants Island. I just got a new cockroach. I got some cockroach nymph, I think they're called. Some really small cockroaches today that I tried to feed my ants because I want to try that. Most of the time I just use mealworms, and that's pretty much it. I just use mealworms. Oh, frozen fruit flies is also something I use quite a lot. So yeah, frozen fruit flies and mealworms is something I pretty much feed all my ants all the time. Quick question, tip on Camponotus Silvertitus. Sorry Blue, I don't know the species, but if it is a founding Camponotus species, I'm imagining that they will have to get some rest because it is quite hard for Camponotus to found. Well, it's not hard, but it takes quite a long time before the workers hatch, and in that first long time the colony is pretty vulnerable. Also generally Camponotus will need around 1 to 2 years of growing before you can really start thinking them as a colony that you can look at. The hair looks good. Yeah, thank you. It was a little bit yellow at first, but looking good now, I can see. But it was a little bit yellow at first, but it's a little bit better now. And then we have a Danish yeah, a Danish comment saying god røv. Yeah, I'm not gonna translate that, that's a little bit weird. Let's see, any questions? I'm just gonna glimpse over the favorite subscriber beside me question from Holleufer. So yeah, go bald. No, not yet. Have you caught any queens, Ant Holleufer? Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm a little bit all over the place right now. Have you caught any queens, Ant Holleufer? No, I haven't seen nuptial flights or anything, but to be honest, I haven't really focused that much on catching queens so far this year, because I don't know, I'm pretty satisfied with all the colonies I have at the moment. I'm only really looking for Lasius Nigers for my new big 2021 Lasius Niger experiment. Because that's a whole thing that I will have to do a video on pretty soon. That will be a 16 different colony Lasius Niger, and I can see we have some lag. Oh no, are we lagging? Oh, okay, yeah, we're back again. So yeah, I have a pretty big Lasius Niger experiment coming pretty soon. But again, I'll need to get some queens, but I'll get 16 different queens to do that experiment. But I promise you, it is better than last year's, or it isn't as controversial. When will the giveaway be announced? The giveaway will end on the 20th of June, in around 10 days, I think. 10 days, and in 10 days I will then stop the giveaway and record the winners, and I'm hoping to put out the winner video pretty much right after, maybe on the 21st or 22nd. 10k go bald. Maybe. So I have a little bit of a Discord sound, I'm gonna turn it down. Again, lol, what is your favorite ant? What's your favorite ant species? the hardest question you can ask for an ant keeper with a lot of different ant colonies is that question. But at the moment I am really in love with my Camponotus herculinus. They have just exploded in numbers and they are up to 18 workers. They are filling this giant histogram. They're just workers all over the place, so they will have to be moved into a nest. And I'm thinking of moving them into this HighTechAnt nest right here. The problem is that there's already 18 workers and I feel like this nest may even be a little bit too big. I think it's... Does it have a little crack? Oh, it's good. So I'm thinking of moving my Camponotus herculinus into this nest. The problem is they're already at 18 workers, so it may be a little bit too late to do that. I'm not quite sure. I'll ask people on Instagram what they think. So that is probably my favorite species, my Camponotus herculinus, at least right here and now. I go on to the beach quite a bit, and every time I go in the summer. Yeah, I mean, well, I know what you're saying, even though I can't read. Yeah, it's always nice finding queens when you're not looking for them. I have a pack of 10. What are they called? I have 10 queen catchers in my pocket all the time. What are they called? Tops and no. I have something to put my queens in all the time, so I always keep that with me. How's your Mr. Barbarous colony doing? To be honest, it's really hard to see because there's a lot of dead workers, but then again there's a lot of brood, so I think it's just the natural amount of dead workers I have. It seems to be quite a lot, but then again the colony still seems to be growing, so I think they're doing pretty good. I do need to change the setup a little bit. I'm looking over here because that's why the setup is. I do need to change it a little bit because I want to attach a new nest. So yeah, I have so many videos in my head right now. Currently I'm making the latest Niger experiment episode 7. I'm doing an unboxing on next Thursday. I am doing a Vidoli PLE episode number 2 on next Sunday. Then I have another unboxing on Thursday in 2 weeks. Then I have the Camponotus herculinus video, which I really want to document because I want to move them into a nest because they're exploding. Then I also have them as a Barbarous. And yeah, quite a lot of videos in the making at the moment. And I just don't have the time because I have to work. So it is really annoying because I really want to make all of these videos and I just can't really do that because I have to work 37 hours a week, even though it is a little bit more than that. It's actually a lot more than that, but I'm working 37 hours a week, but I am at work a lot more because, well, you have to get over there and get home again, and it's a long way. Do you like I'm going a little bit up in the question. Ants Island says, do you like pre-killed or live feeding? Definitely pre-killed because live feeding is just not good in my eyes at all. Except if the species really need that. I saw a video from Ant's Hood where I had a species that literally wouldn't attack dead food because they didn't know that it was alive. So yeah, if it is that kind of species where you need to live feed, that's the only way, I guess. But still use feeder insects instead of big weird insects. Okay, if you have any questions I missed, just pop them up again. So I'm going down in the bottom so you guys can see over here what the questions are. So what are they? One time I found a queen while delivering pizzas. Always good to be prepared. Yeah, oh yeah, that is you never know. You never know, maybe you get a queen while you're delivering pizzas. Always keep your snap caps, that's what it called, snap caps. Yeah, always keep some snap caps or test tubes on you at all time because you never know. Yes, Ants Jr., I did see your entry to the giveaway. I'm thinking that's what you're referring to. What do we have? Blue says, any tips on Mimgaruba? Well, they need a high humidity diet. What? They need a high humidity environment, and else they just it's always a good indication to look at how much brood they have, because if they have a lot of brood, this is just a general tip for all ant colonies, don't overfeed them with protein unless you can see that they have larvae and eggs in the making. So yeah, that's always a good tip. Just measure your food depending on how big the colony is. Like I checked on my Lasius nigers and they have a lot of brood, so I am feeding them twice a week, while some of my test tube colonies still doesn't really have that much brood, so I'm only feeding them once a week. Yeah, Holland ants, yeah, my Harpenters venturous, yeah, they need live feeding. Yeah, that's probably the same species as Ant Hood has. What do we have? If you could keep any ant species of ant, what would you like to keep? Leafcutters is something I've been waiting for the longest time to keep, and I am expecting to get them pretty soon. They just got delayed a little bit more. But I also, I'm sorry I'm saying on all the time. I also really want to get trap jaws, but I don't think that's something I will get right here now, as they have some different requirements, and I don't really feel up for the challenge for that. So at the moment, leafcutters is the species I really want. Also, I'm seeing more and more videos of weaver ants, and I'm starting to realize how cool they are. Not saying I will get weaver ants, but you can make such cool setups with them. So not sure I'll get them, but you never know, to be honest. You don't exactly have to use live feeding when earthworms are cut in half. Each half is still alive. You can, if you cut one in half and feed the other, release her. Yeah, I mean, that is true. To be honest, I don't really understand what's wrong with earthworms, because they can be cut in half and still live. So yeah, it's just so weird. Any bottle flips today? Well, I mean, I have my water bottle with me. Nice clear water. Don't know why it's so dirty to look at, but you never know. You never know. So, what do we have? How's the small Mr. Barber's doing where the queen died? Well, to be honest, most of the workers died not too long after. And at the end, I think I had 5 workers remaining when I don't know, I decided to do it the mean way and end their life, because I don't know, I just felt it was a bit sad, because I had to move them into the test tube once again, because I mean, they grew pretty nicely, but yeah, a colony without a queen is not really a colony. So I had them for half a year, I think, before there were just a few workers remaining, and I just decided to, what is the nice word for that? Get rid of them. That is not the nice word, but yeah. Leaf cutters is an excellent choice. We don't have them where I live, so I can't keep them. We do have Tractomyrmex, that's not how you say it, I'm not sure. Tractomyrmex sepenetrolius, which are fungus growers, but they use grass, I'm not sure. Yeah, here in Europe, I'm guessing that you're from America, since you can't get, or you are somewhere where you have some strict import rules of live animals, and here in Europe we don't really have any rules at all. So that is the lucky thing of being European, because I can pretty much get whatever I want without any real consequences. But yeah, it is nice that you have some kind of fungus growers, because fungus is cool, and to be honest, I think the fungus is what I like about leaf cutters. It is cool that they cut the leaves, but it's a lot cooler that you see fungus grow. How do you get the humidity lower quickly if it suddenly rises? How do you get the humidity to lower quickly if it suddenly rises near you? I'm not sure what you mean with near me, so please clarify the question if you want, at least. I'd love to do a collab with you and Holleufer. Maybe that's something for the future. Yeah, Again, I want to do collabs with a lot of people, but I don't know what to do with the collabs themselves. Also, Ant Islands has said, get honeypot ants. I mean, they are cool because they have the repletes that are like a big fridge. But then again, the rest of the colony is just a normal colony. I get the hype around them, but again, not really on my wish list right here and now. Again, my last questions. So you don't have to deal with me anymore. Oh yeah, I don't have nothing against answering questions, but I just got a Formica cuss, a colony. I'm sorry, I don't know the species Formica cuss, but I just know that Formica in general are very sensitive to vibrations, especially Formica fusca. But in general, Formica species are really sensitive, so do as little disturbance as you can. That is my tip, I guess, for a colony that I don't know. I got, yeah, exactly, Stan got so distracted, he stopped editing. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I have the exact same problem. You can't multitask while editing because it requires all the focus. But Stan, remember, you need to get 2 angles, even though this is 4, because even though you only get 2, yeah, this is some tips for the new YouTubers out there. If you are recording a colony and make like a 5-minute video or 2-minute video, it is a lot better changing one angle to another angle and just changing back and forward, because looking from one angle it's all right, but it's a lot funnier, or it's better. I personally like seeing 2 angles at least. That is just that's what I like. So often in my videos, if I have a long clip of the same thing, I switch to another thing and then I just return to that clip once again. So yeah, I'd at least do that. I meant Formica fusca. Okay, perfect. If it like rains a lot, well, here in Denmark, we do have a lot of rain, but I'm not sure how far up the humidity goes, at least not inside. So my ant room is it's not a small room, but it's one room, so I just don't open my windows if it's raining outside, because then I don't get the humidity inside. But then again, I don't think the ants have anything. I'm not even sure how humidity can affect the setup, because if it is in a closed setup, I'm not really sure how much humidity will go in and out. Goodbye, Dole. See you another time, hopefully. Congratulations. Oh, what's he saying congratulations to? Oh yeah, me probably. Thank you if it's for me. Thank you. So we had 30 people watching. That is a pretty good number. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Oh my, it's already been 30 minutes and I don't really feel like I've started yet. So what camera do you have for recording your ants? Yeah, it's made right now. I can just pick it up because it's quite a crazy camera. So I'm just picking up the lens. There we go. So the camera I'm using is quite a big monster. I have the EOS, the Canon EOS 90D. 90? Yeah, 90D. So that is the camera house itself, and that is how I get my 4K quality. Then I have this big monster of a macro lens, a macro 100mm lens with I don't know what this means. 67mm protected. That's not quite a big macro lens. And just late last year, I also got this little thing here, which pretty much this whole thing is a macro lens, and this thing right here extends this whole lens by 2. So this lens now gets double. It gets way closer. So yeah, that is my really big camera. And if I can just show you a little bit very quickly. If I turn this camera on and hold it, can I just show a little bit? Can you even see this? I'm not sure. It is so hard to focus because if I'm moving, even if I'm blowing on the camera, the whole camera shakes because it is so close. So it's an amazing camera, but it is I have to cut out the first 15 seconds of every single video I take, because when I press record here, the camera just stands like this. You can't see it with your naked eyes, but the video just looks like I'm doing like this. So yeah, that was a lot of camera talk. To all of those being interested, here we go. To all of them not being interested, I'm sorry. So did we miss any crazy questions? Yeah, geez, that's big. Yeah, it's also really heavy, really a heavy camera, and expensive. What do I have? No more questions, but before I leave, I just want to say thank you. Why do you leave, Blue? You can stay. You don't have to leave. Nah, that's okay. You're welcome. Always just ask anywhere. I mean, I'm on Instagram and Discord and a little bit on Facebook and not really on Twitter, but I have a Twitter profile that I don't use. So yeah, just feel free to ask any questions. I have nothing against answering them. That's a teleconverter. That may be how you say it. It can make the image 2 times nearer. Yeah, exactly. It is called an extender, but it just literally makes this whole thing twice as close zoom in. So yeah, this 100 millimeter just gets to 200, but it's not really how it works. I talked with my brother. Anyway, away from the camera. What's the best way to identify an ant species? Well, I did the pretty easy way of just going into Instagram, making a post, and just asking people. And I think I did that around 5 or 6 times last year. And now I pretty much know all the Danish species, because we don't have that many species that you see in the wild. But due to me just going in on Instagram, making a post, using some hashtags, and just sending it to a few people, I pretty quickly found out who is good at identifying. And if you are here, which I don't think you are, Ants Netherlands 17, you're my identifying guy. So yeah, it's just about finding persons that are good at identifying and then ask them. But pretty quickly you will also understand what they use to identify those species. So I think that's it for the questions right here and now. So I have some questions on Instagram. It's just, you know what, guys? I'm not gonna make a story in the middle. That is, let's just see. So we do have a few questions. So have you caught any queens yet? No, I sadly haven't. Where's the blonde hair on the picture? Oh no. Yeah, but basically I take my 2 lights up here and pack them down and go to my brother's to take the thumbnail pictures, and I'm too lazy to do that because I don't really have time. So you're gonna have to deal with my brown hair for my brown hair thumbnails for my blonde hair videos. Yeah. What else? Oh, there's a lot of questions. I think that's the first time we've had that many questions. So we have a question from Vincent. Vincent, did you ever make a large ant mistake that ended bad for the colony? Well, both my Mesobarbarus colony from last year and my Camponotus Vegas colony both died due to me making mistakes. Especially the Mesobarbarus colony. I just did so many things wrong. The good thing is that video is now my most watched video on my YouTube channel. So a lot of people have watched it and hopefully they have learned from it. And when I'm rewatching it, I just feel so not clever because there is some really weird things I did wrong. Oh, we have some more questions. Ant Island, do a collab with me. If you say what the collab is about, sure, let's figure it out. Do you keep any exotic ants? Well, my Camponotus floridanus is from America. My Nova Mesa Cocorelli, I think they're from America. Oh, no, I don't think so. Well, they're also exotic, and my Fidoli Pieli are also exotic. So I keep 3 exotic species. But then again, Mesobarbus are native to Europe, but exotic in Denmark, so they are also exotic, I guess. You have to go to school, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. You have to go, yeah. It's been nice having you here, but yeah, school is important. So goodbye to you. What do we have? I joined a local ant keeping society, so I can send pictures. Yeah, exactly. Just find some Facebook groups and figure out who are good at identifying. It is pretty clear pretty quickly who says what they think and who says what that is the truth. Is there any polymorphic lacious ants? Well, lacious flowers are polymorphic, meaning that they can have multiple queens. That is, yeah, polymorphic, that is multiple queens, I think. They can have multiple queens for an extended amount of time, but still, lacious flowers may end up killing the different queens. Yeah, I think lacious flowers are checked as a polymorphic species, not sure though. I've got to go, kind sir, and I have concreted an amazing amazing and goodbye Stan. Everyone check out Stan. He's a new YouTuber with I think 4 videos, so go give him some love if you haven't already. Ever thought of keeping leafcutter ants? It's a question from Christopher. Thank you to Zeno for sending that. Ever thought of keeping leafcutter ants? Well, I have made a leafcutter setup and I have expected my leafcutter colony for 8 months now, I think. So yeah, I have wanted leafcutters for a long time and I've been waiting for them, but due to COVID they have not been able to be sent out. Where do you recommend to get exotic from? It's a question from Cryptic C. Well, personally I like Ants Davy, and I also feel like Ants HQ is really good with exotic ants. Also, I think Ants Antic also has a lot of exotic species. At least they have some special species. But it really depends where you are from and what kind of colonies you are buying. So Ants Davy, Ants UK, not Ants UK, Ants Davy, Ants HQ, and Ants Antic are 3 stores that I have been, as far as I can see online, they are really good, and I can say that Ants Davy and Ants HQ are really good because I have bought from them. Oh, polygynous. Okay, so polymorphic. What is polymorphic then? Polymorphic. Oh, that's the different sizes. Polymorphic, isn't it? If it's the size question, I don't think there's any lacious species that have different sizes. Goodbye to Ants Junior as well. You're all leaving, even though we still have 23 people. So hello to all of you 23 people. My voice is cracking a little bit. What was I going to say? Lacious nigers and flowers have a little bit of different size difference, but they don't really have majors or mediocres, they just have workers. But some of them are a little bit bigger than others depending on how much protein they've been fed in their larvae stage. Okay, I still think we are keeping up with the questions. Yeah, polymorphic is the size thing, so I was correct. I know a little bit, sometimes at least. What is your most favorite ant YouTuber? It is such a hard question that I often get doing the streams. And my usual answer is Ants Scandinavia, Ecstatic Ants, and Ants Australia. Ants Australia and Ants Scandinavia have been my 2 favorite YouTubers for the longest time. But the more other YouTubers that are getting active and making new videos like Ecstatic Ants, I'm more on their side than the other YouTubers. So I don't know, I really like Ecstatic Ants. He's a great guy. So guys, If you're not following him already, go down and follow him or subscribe to him. Even though I think most of you are, as he is a bigger YouTuber than me. Sad. Dilando. That is not how you say it. Sorry for the mispronouncing of your name. When's the next Mimikaruba update? Well, as I said a little bit earlier, I have so many plans at the moment. I can just run through them again, but Sunday, Nations Niger. Wednesday, unboxing. Next Sunday, Fidoli Pieli. Next, not Wednesday, Thursday, another unboxing. Sunday in 3 weeks, probably Campanotus, Herculinus, and maybe then we have a Mimikaruba, but then we also need the Metabarbaros. And I have so many colony updates that I want to do, but I just don't have the time. But I am in the middle of the latest Niger video. Also, I feel like Fidoli Pieli colony haven't been updated for a while, so they will get an update next week. And then my Campanotus Herculinus has just exploded in numbers, doubling, tripling in size since my last video almost. So yeah, that is a crazy growing speed. That is a crazy growing colony. So, do you like native ants or exotic ants? Right now, all my exotic ants are not doing so good, and all my native ants are doing good. So it's quite hard for me to stand here and say I like exotics more than natives, as the natives are doing a lot better. So it's a hard question, and to be honest, right now I like natives a lot more than exotics, because all my native colonies are doing a lot better than my exotics. Because, well, 2 of my exotic colonies have completely died out, without dying out. Yeah, goodbye to Hydrock, even though he says he might be back. Okay, some more Instagram questions. Also, nice. I also thought of buying a shirt with the logo, a bit like Formacast, but I haven't got around to do it because I'm too lazy. Okay, some questions. Do you dream about being a full-time YouTuber? Well, yes, it is the dream. I like being an electrician, but at the moment I want to make all of these YouTube videos, and I just can't because I have to work my full-time job. So I would definitely love to get half the hours on my full-time job and get that half. So right now I work 37 hours a week, and I have to drive to there and a lot, so it's around, I don't know, 50 hours a week or something. Maybe that's a little bit too much. But if I could cut that in half and use those other 25 hours in YouTube making, I would do that, but I can't because I'm not having a profit at all, and I don't even earn anything from this. And Tastech, the other question was also from Vincent. So, ants tactic, what's your dream species? Which ant will be your final boss? The dream species is definitely leafcutters, but a final boss may be something like Myrmecia, the bull ant, or maybe something like the trapjaws, because there are species I really want, but I know they take a lot of effort to do or to keep here in Europe. So probably won't get them, but that would be a big boss for me to keep. Will you get a new small Metabarbaros colony? I was actually really close to buying a small Metabarbaros colony. The problem is right now I really like my colonies, but I also really want to update my colonies. So when I'm sitting here in a situation where I can't really update on my colonies before a month, I don't feel like I want to get more colonies. Because if I get more colonies, I want to update on them, and then it all just goes the wrong way, and then I just don't have time. So if I were a full-time YouTuber, I may get a small Metabarbaros colony, but right here and now, I don't think I will do that. Are you thinking of getting Asian marauder ants? I know the name when I'm reading it, but I don't know the species, I guess not. I live in the tropics. I live in the tropics, so I guess that is yeah, Asian marauder ants. I don't know. I know the species, or I have heard it, but I don't know the species, so I'm gonna have to say no on that. Also, if you live in the tropics, what time is it? Isn't it like nighttime? I don't know. And shipping of colonies is legal where I live, so. Carabara diversa. Okay. So no, I don't think I will be getting that species. They are really cool, but I don't know. That it's quite funny because there's a lot of people wanting leafcutters and Myrmecia and all these big species, and personally, I only really want leafcutters. I don't really have an eye on bull ants and weaver ants and Carabara and Solenopsis and all of this. I just really want leafcutters, and else I am really satisfied with all my ants right now. So back to the Instagram questions. Do you have other hobbies? It's a question from Vincent once again. Oh, he's going crazy, Vincent. Yeah, I do have another big hobby. I love Formula 1 and I watch every single Formula 1 race, and most of the time qualifying, and sometimes I even watch the practice sessions. So I am a massive Formula 1 fan, and I have been watching it with my dad ever since I was born, and I started watching it every race since 2014 or something, 2013. I've been watching Formula 1 for a long time. It's 1 a.m. Oh boy, you need to sleep. If you need sleep, at least, because that is late. I go to bed around 9 p.m. because I have to get up at around 5 a.m. So that's my schedule at least. So that is great being working early hours. What do we have else? Questions? How did you like your champagne? A question from Formicast. Well, my champagne hurt my eyes, and I was so sticky afterwards. And in general, I'm not really the big champagne drinker. I mean, I have nothing against drinking champagne, but it's not the big thing I love. So I guess I didn't like it so much because all my clothes smelled and I was wet and sticky, and it was fun. But yeah, so we have a lot of discussion about what the clock is. Okay. Yeah, okay. What will you do if your leaf cutter get killed by outdoor ants? That is a problem we don't really have here in Denmark. We don't really have ants inside at all. I had a few laziest night workers that would walk in my door in my old apartment. That we don't really have ants inside at all because, well, we don't really have crazy colonies in Denmark. We just have boring colonies, and those boring colonies stay outside most of the time, at least. Fidoli colonies are some of the only invasive species we have here in Denmark, and they only live inside homes, so that's just weird to think about. No, I'm not worried, or I don't think my leafcutters will get killed by outdoor ants. So back to Instagram. What do we have? Do I have any Myrmecia? No, I don't. So sadly, or not sadly, because it do take quite a lot of time to keep. How old are you? Is a question from Ants Norcal. I am 20 years old, and I'll be 21 in October, late October. So yeah, I'm 20 years old. Have you ever killed ants with a magnifying glass? I cannot commit to that crime because I haven't killed ants with a magnifying glass. But I think that's mostly because I didn't have a magnifying glass when I was younger, so I didn't really have that opportunity. So no, I guess I have not killed ants with a magnifying glass. So I know it's a little bit of a short stream, but again, I have to leave at work at 5 a.m. and it is currently 7 p.m. and I have to go to bed around 9 p.m. and I have to edit and stuff like that. So it will be a bit of a shorter stream today. Thinking of ending in around 20 minutes or so. So we have 18 viewers, and if any of those 18 viewers have any questions, pop them in now and we'll answer them, or I will. We have a huge black ant living in my house. Yeah, that is something that's really weird for me as a Dane, seeing Ants Canada videos and all of these tropical videos with people having ants inside their house. It is so weird because, yeah, we literally have 0 ants inside, and maybe we have some fruit flies if we are not good at taking the trash out, but that is also the worst if that is something we have. Also sometimes spiders are in the corners, but we literally have no outside ants inside. So we have 2 new people joining, so hello to it's King Cringe. Is that correct? I think it is. And Ants with Irish. Hello to you. So it's currently a little bit of a war in nothing. It's 9:50 a.m. for us in Cali. Oh, nice, California. Damn, American and all. I love hearing American accents. I don't know. It's always fun hearing podcasts and whatnot when Americans are in it, because I just love the accent they have. So yeah, my voice is also starting to die a little bit, so that is a little bit sad. Is there anything you can say about Mr. I'm sorry, sleep. I don't know the species, Mr. CF Embirnus. I'm sorry, I don't know the species. It may be what we had a discussion on the Discord server about last week. But I'm sorry, I can't. I don't want to say anything I'm not sure of. We have ants living in our walls. Yeah, that is just really weird to think about as a Dane, because we don't. In Europe, it's cold and the ants probably hibernate. Yeah, they do. That is also why it is a lot easier for us to keep exotic ants, because if they were to escape, the winter would kill them, because we have -degrees here in Denmark and snow and all that. Did you kill ants when you were young? I think my dad, he always poured boiling water on ants when they got too large, the colonies, and I guess I helped him. Yeah, I think I helped him. So yeah, I'm just like every other kid in the world, and I have killed ants in the past. To be honest, I have killed ants in the not so long ago. I did also kill ants because they ended up getting inside my house, and I didn't want that. So yeah, I love my ants. I love watching ants outside. I love watching my ants inside. I don't like having outside ants inside, so I guess that is lucky that I don't live in Asia, where they live everywhere. Do you have plans on buying some new species? If yes, what species? Well, leafcutters. And except for leafcutters, maybe a Nicobarensis colony, Camponotus nicobarensis. But to be honest, I am really happy with my colonies. Does anyone have adder colonies? That's my dream species. Yeah, that's also my dream species. And hopefully I'll make some videos in a few months when I get my colony. I'll get the adder Coelophis. I can't remember the name. The adder colony at least. Have you tried light traps for queen ants? No, I haven't really. I don't really know. I live in an apartment complex with apartments all over the place, so I only really have my garden to play with. And my garden is not a garden, it's just like 5 meters wide and 5 meters. It's like 5 by 5 or something, and it's there's bricks on the floor. So I have some lazy snipers out there, but I don't really have any way of making queen traps, or I do, but I don't think it will catch any, as I don't really have a place to make them. Hello to ants and pets. Hello to you. The Discord invitation is a valid. Oh my, is it? Oh no. Oh wait, no, it's the old Discord. It's the old. Okay, I'll just fix that because that is the old Discord invitation. It is my mistake. I will just fix that really quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Join the Discord. Like that, and then we go in here. And can I edit this? Can I edit this? It may not be as easy as I'm expecting it to be. Join the Discord and boom. So if you all just leave now, if you all just leave the video and go in again, it should be fixed. Wait, did I close my... I closed my live stream. Oops, that's not on purpose. Okay, I'll just open it again because that's where I read the comments. But I mean, now I can check if it's the new Discord link. And I don't know if it is. So we should have some new Discord links. So I'll just... wait, what? Are you expecting some adder colony? Is my fiance's question. And yes, adder is leafcutters. So, yeah, I am expecting some adder colonies. We have Urban Ant Keeper in the chat. What's up, bro? What's up to you? I'm all good. What's up? What do you answer to what's up? Not much. What's up with you? Not much video making, at least. Yeah, Urban Ant Keeper. Why haven't you made any videos lately? Or maybe you have, but not so many at least. I need help. I am having problems with house spiders attacking my ants. Well, then I think you need to make some more closed ant setups. That's what my only thought right here now. If you're asking me where I live, I haven't read your name, and that is on purpose. Purate Penguin. I live in Denmark. I don't know if it's me, but yeah, I live in Denmark. Yes, it works now. They call me a YouTuber because I can fix. I call me a YouTuber because I can fix. Yeah. Yeah, exams. Yeah, okay. That is the school life. So well, I'm hoping to see some more videos when you're done then. Do you like natural setups or artificial setups? I haven't really been a big fan of natural setups because the 2 times I have made a natural setup, they have ended pretty badly. With the Mimicaruba colony, mold everywhere. I had a natural setup before I made YouTube, and that also ended up pretty badly, sadly. Or it didn't end up badly, but I lost interest in the hobby because I didn't know how big the colony was, and I ended up throwing them away. So that was a big mistake. Hello, ants. How are you? I must say I'm ending the stream pretty soon, so sadly I have to sleep and I have to work. So yeah, that is the big, nice grown-up life. So do we have any questions? Because I am imagining that I will end it pretty soon. Gotta go now. Yeah, that's all right. Hope you have a good day then. To you, Urban Ant Keeper. See you around. How's your life been? Is a question from Imperial Dan. I didn't even notice it was you because you had a new logo. So, yeah. My life has been quite busy. Oh wait, it wasn't a question for me. It was a question from Urban Ant Keeper, maybe. I don't know. Either way, my life has been really busy. I'm expecting a puppy on Monday. Monday morning, I'm getting a puppy. And also, I have a lot of ant videos to make. So, also I have to work and be with my fiance. So, quite busy from my side at least. But hopefully, you all love the content because you're getting it. What was your first ant colony and got experience with? Well, as I have said a few times before, my first ant colony, I took my colony I unboxed it, I inserted the ants, I took my phone, made a video, and uploaded it to YouTube. So my first video on YouTube is my first colony 5 minutes after I received the colony. So it was the Lasius niger colony, and it ended up growing really big. I stopped making videos on it because I lost interest in the hobby, but it got pretty big before I set it free, which was a big mistake, and I sincerely regret it. I'm not really sure I learned that much from that, except that you can't really see ants in the natural setup, and you don't really. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I learned from them. I learned how big ants in reality are, because they are not that big. How's the Vidoli colony doing? They have been pretty slow to grow, not gonna lie. I'm doing a video on them Sunday next week, so in around 10 days. So I'll update them, but they haven't been doing that well. I was expecting to have a colony death spiral when I got them, because most Vidoli colonies have a tendency to die off when you initially get them after being sent away. So they had a few majors die and a few workers die, but now we have a lot of eggs, and they seem to be starting to grow once again. Do a bottle flip. No. I don't want to mess up my whole room again. Because, yeah, no. Martin is half Swedish and half German. I feel like we've talked about this before, or else we have another half Sweden and half German man in the chat or in the subscriber. Oh wait, is it you who were in the Danish? We had a subscriber at least that was German, I think. Went to school in Denmark and moved to Sweden, or not had to school in Denmark, but like studied at university in Denmark or something. I'm not quite sure, but at least, yeah, that's someone who has been here. Yeah, goodbye to you too if you're leaving, Ants Island and Micro Vlog. So goodbye to you if you're leaving at least. Oh, it is you. Okay, yeah, I remember you, Martin. I love the name Martin in English. In Danish, it's Martin, but in English, it's like Martin. 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 Yeah. Do you give names for your ants? No. Not really sure why. Ants once said that he didn't do it because he felt like ants, like a fish, like a person to a fish relationship. You look at them, but you don't really name your fishes anything. And I haven't really thought of it, but I guess I have kind of the same relationship. I look at my ants, but I don't know. I don't give them names at least. So Holleufer. It is now time for the final questions, because I am going to stop the stream pretty soon. It is a short stream, and it's just because I've been crazy busy, and I want to make this Sunday's video ready for this Sunday, and then I can start working on the Thursday video, and then I can start working on the next Sunday video, and I can start working on the next Thursday video and Sunday, and on and on and on, which is good. I just don't have time, so that's a bit annoying. But yeah, that's also the reason why it's a live stream today. So welcome back, Ants Junior. I'm about to leave. So. Oh, damn. Oh is a Danish word. Oh, yeah, damn. So do we have any final questions? I'll give it a minute or so you can all check it out or say anything if you have anything, and else I will stop the stream. So just checking to make sure we have answered all the Instagram questions. What do we have? I think well, my girlfriend or my fiance asked, what makes you happy? Well, my fiance makes me happy, but also I love making videos and seeing good reactions on the videos, because it takes a lot of time to make them, and it's so nice to see that people also like them. So yeah, that's something that makes me happy at least. Can you check how much subscriber I was? What? You was? I was. Not. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Did you dye your hair? Did you dye your hair? If so, when? Yes, I did dye my hair for my 1000th giveaway special. So yeah, that's must be that's a little over 7 days ago. I think 8 days or something. Yeah, he dyed it for the 1000. Yeah, Ant Holleufer, the new Ants Canada. I think that's what you're referring to. Yeah, man, all your videos are great. Yeah, thank you, Ants Junior. So welcome back, Surial. It is time to end the stream because I'm an adult and I have to sleep, so I can work and get some money for my ants. Can you do a live stream every Thursday? Well, I have thought of doing live streams every week. I just don't know if people want it or not. I mean, we still have 17 people watching, so I guess I can do a poll on YouTube now where I have the community tab. I mean, I can try to do that and see what people want. Also, how old is your oldest ant colony? I think it's my Lasius niger experiment colonies. I have had Metabarbus for long times here and there, and I guess my oldest colony is right now my Metabarbus. But the longest time I have kept a colony that I currently keep is probably my Lasius niger. So yeah, and that is around 9 months old, I think. I mean, what number of subscriber am I? I am. What number? I still don't get what you mean, sleep. What number of subscriber? I don't know what number you are. You must be. I can recognize your name, so you have been here before. So you must be not the old one, but at least one of the old ones. Well, it is 7 p.m. here in Denmark, and some pets, and I have to get up at around 5 a.m. a little before that, and I want to go to sleep around 9 p.m. But I've also been editing a lot today and haven't really relaxed at all, so that is why I want to cut it a little bit short. But then again, I didn't have time to make a Thursday's video, so therefore I made a little live stream instead. Live stream is special, maybe one monthly. Yeah, that's a little bit of my thought, that not doing it too often because it's a little bit of a special thing. But I mean, I think I'll just do a community tab and see what people want. And maybe the majority of you want a live stream every Wednesday or Thursday or Tuesday. So yeah. Last question, Ghost. Hello to you. You just joined. My Metabarbus are not growing. When one of the workers dies, another one is born. Do I need a heat mat? Well, it depends on the temperature. If you have, I don't know how big the colony is, but it's always a good thing to maybe try to heat up, at least if it's the test tube, heat up the one side of the test tube where you feed them and see if they move the brood over to the heat. If they do that, it is a sign that they would like to get a little bit more heat. But else, I'm not really sure. Maybe they need some more protein, or maybe the queen is just not laying enough eggs for the colony to be a real colony. Also, a Metabarbus worker should last around 2 years, so I'm hoping that they are not dying so quickly. I don't know. My real name is Adolf Persson. My real name is Adolf Persson. That is the English way of pronouncing it. The Danish will probably be Adolf Persson. Adolf Persson would probably be the Danish way of pronouncing that. Do a poll every 2 weeks or weekly and see what people want. The colony have 3 workers. Yeah, then there's definitely something that's not correct with them. 3 workers. The real question is just how much brood there is. You may need to feed them a little bit more protein, but if they have only 3 workers and they keep dying, it probably sounds like they have maybe a little bit of a disease or something. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. But guys, it is time to end the stream because yeah, I sadly have to go and live my life, I guess. So that sounds right. Hey, that's not too bad. I hope that wasn't too loud. But yeah, guys, I have to go because both my voice is dead and I'm tired. And yeah, so yeah, I sadly have to go. Also, the other day I was talking with WaKooshi and then was looking at my ants, and then I saw a WaKooshi worker just walking around. So then I just realized I didn't pop the lid correctly on with my nest, so that was not too great. So yeah, guys, I have to go now because, well, I have to go. I met a barber's colony. You can see it really quickly. That is the colony. So yeah. I mean, you can look in here if you want. You want to see when you want to see? Hey, a big colony. The funny thing is, whenever I take the lid off, I will just go back to the mic. The funny thing is, whenever I take the lid off, I can see all the workers just storming over towards the other nest. So yeah, Holleufer's slash guys. Goodbye everyone. My voice is dead and I'll have to leave. So yeah, goodbye from Martin, goodbye from Ants Jr., from Cyril, from Ants and Pet. Nice seeing you. Well, nice talking with you and nice talking with all of you. Peace, bro, from Ant Warriors. Martin is impressed by the mesa colony. The urban ant keeper is back and saying bye, so bye. And ants and warriors, they are looking good. Yeah, they are looking good. And again, I should do an update, but I have a lot of colonies I should do an update on, so yeah. And I don't have time, so. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream now, so yeah, I think that people have had the chance to say goodbye, so where do we get the end stream? So this is always the big awkward part, because when I press the end stream, the stream ends 10 seconds before. But last time I did it, it didn't do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my bye thing. So bye, and then I'm gonna press the end button, and I'm gonna do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end stream. And I have to press end. 5, 4. I'm just gonna do it.